Good morning, crafters, and welcome back to our sweet 16th birthday celebrations. My name's Dan. I'm going to be your host for this crafty hour. Producing our show is the lovely Lisa. Good morning, Lisa.
Good morning.
And at the demonstration station, it is, of course, Anne-Marie Catterall.
morning.
Good morning, and how are you?
I'm very well, thanks.
You're looking beautifully autumnal today. I like your dress.
I'm slightly offended because this is from my summer wardrobe.
Is it from your summer wardrobe?
summer
It looks
wardrobe.
autumnal, beautifully autumnal. Well, lovely colours
It's a
anyway.
good transitional dress.
It is a transitional dress. The weather's a bit transitional. It went poor.
Oh, honestly,
It's
what
come
is it
back.
playing at?
What is
I'm
going
all
on?
autumn now, though. I'm all cosy.
Exactly, you're all cosy.
I'm not down for hot again.
Do you know what? I'm thinking maybe it's time to get the barbecue out
I
again.
know, this is the problem.
Beautiful it's been.
Yeah.
Yesterday was absolutely lovely. Today driving to work, beautiful.
Yeah. It does
Sunglasses
get chilly,
on.
doesn't it? Like,
Yes.
in the evening. So I had a meeting at school. I came out at like 7 o'clock last night and it was a bit chilly.
Yes.
No, it was still sunny, but...
Well,
a
I
bit
know
fresh.
last week I was into my winter pajamas. You know, I had to go. I had shorts on,
So I
you know,
haven't
sleeping
switched
shorts,
over yet.
and then I switched over. I had to, but then I'm back in the shorts now.
Yeah.
Honestly, make your mind up. UK weather, it's awful. Anyway, what are we doing today? It's a whopper of a show. That should give you some kind of idea. But first, of course, we're going to do Win It Weekly. Love this prize. I think it's brilliant because if you are a die cutter, let's take a look at, oh wow, there we go. Let's take a look at what we've got. We've got our guide to die cutting, which gives you all sorts of inspiration and ideas, and of course the basics in there as well for die cutting. But even advanced crafters or advanced die cutters are going to learn a thing or two from this. That book is in there, worth a tenner. We've also got 3 die sets. We've got presents and bows. We've got brilliant balloons, and we've got banner bunting, alphabet, and numbers, all of which are used, I believe. Am I correct in saying in the book?
Yeah.
Correct, Mundo. Okay, 2 lucky winners worth £60. That we're going to give away 2 of those prizes on Friday, which is tomorrow. Where
is.
has the week gone?
I know.
That's crazy.
It's flying by, isn't it now?
It's flying by. We need the answer to this question. What year was the first candy machine invented? The first sweet machine, candy machine. In America, they call it candy.
Yeah.
We call them sweets.
There's
Really?
a lot of things like that, though, isn't there? Like cilantro and coriander.
So, yes. Very good.
That wouldn't have been my favourite.
That wouldn't have been my first go-to.
Oh, would it not?
It would be
Aubergine and eggplant.
aubergine. Okay, you're very good.
Thanks.
What year was the first candy machine invented? Was it 1876? Was it 1887? Or was it 1901? So it was either in the 1800s or the 1900s. We would love the answer to that question. We want you to pop it on the Facebook feed, on the YouTube feed. We want you to pop it on the Hunky Dory Hub, where you can go and get lovely inspiration and education about everything we do here at Hunky Dory. That's at hunkydorycrafts.co.uk.
UK. I thought you were pointing at Lisa. I was watching you
.co.uk.
screen.
That's true. Okay, well, what are we doing? We are doing our 16th birthday celebrations. 16 years ago, last week, we was being born, weren't we,
We
Anne-Marie?
was.
And we've had 16 phenomenal years of... I can't believe that 16 years has gone so incredibly fast.
It really has, hasn't it?
What happened 16 years ago? I had a full head of hair. Absolutely.
That's not true.
It's not true, is it? It was one of those where you were like sweeping it across and trying to still get anyway. What are we doing? We've got 16. It's not 16 days worth of celebrations. That would have been quite a good idea, wouldn't it? But nearly 2 weeks worth of celebrations. It ends on midnight Sunday, the 22nd of September, which is this Sunday. We have double reward points on everything that you buy across the whole website. No matter what it is, you get double reward points. That's 2 points for every £1 you spend for club, and it's 4 points for every £1 you spend for diamond members, which is incredible. We have bonus reward points on new products. So all the new product launches are getting extra reward points added to the bundles. So today's bundle has an extra 200 reward points worth £2 that you get added back onto your account, and then you can spend on stuff in the future, whether that be stuff now, whether it be Black Friday, or completely up to you. They last for a year, so you do have to use them within a year. I don't think there'd be any problems with people using them in a year.
No.
Exclusive offers. We also have special offers on some of our best-selling products. We have 16 products with up to 40% off, and we are going to show you some of the best sellers. from the last few days from our birthday celebrations. Best point out, just before we carry on, Anne-Marie, the sweet situation on our Sweet 16 celebrations. This, I know, was full. Let's take a look. How full is it now? Not very full. So people have been nibbling that, haven't they?
Yeah.
This, so I don't know if you like pink bonbons. Strawberry bonbons?
Didn't Natalie say they were Vimto ones?
Vimto bonbons. This is, I don't think this has been touched.
Natalie's been dipping into
Has
those.
Natalie been dipping into those? Jess has as well.
Yeah.
Right, okay. These, I would say my favourite lollies. They're incredible. The purple they're really, really good.
Them.
Love those, like chalky little lollies. They're fantastic. Where else are we? These, I think Anne-Marie's been at these, the Fruitellas.
I think I've only had one. When Lisa, did we open them last week?
Everybody has been at them.
And only one person I know has been at these, and that's Lisa. Lisa's been eating the marshmallows, yeah? So just in case you wanted to not do crafting, but actually be updated on the sweet situation here at Hunky Dory,
Are you going to fix that display when you're done?
Yes, yeah. Well, yeah, probably. I think it's a good idea. Okay, right. What we're looking at today, it's a brand spanking new launch. It's Whopper Toppers. These are toppers with an absolute, a lot of oomph. They've got a lot of impact on your card. My big question now, Lisa, do we have a VT?
We do.
Let's roll it. Before we continue, I better make sure I name and shame Kelly, who has had most of the sweets. I've just been told in my ear, Kelly has been nibbling lots. Congratulations. That's what they're here for, surely. Everybody, did you see those beautiful cards on that lovely, lovely VT there? Let's just take a closer look at these three that we've got here. Three brand new Whopper Topper pads. We've got Britain's favourite birds. A lovely selection of birds. You've got the kingfisher in there, you've got the blue tit, the robin, of course, all your favourites. You've also got some of the birds that we don't normally have fantastic photographs of in there as well. We're going to go through them all. Don't worry, you'll see all of these. All of our Whopper Topper pads have got 36 sheets in, 12 different designs, and you get 3 of each. And you're going to love these. Perfectly painted. Oil painting style.
They're fabulous, aren't they?
Really fabulous. And there's kind of an animal theme going through these as well, because you see the birds, you see there's lots of animals in here, but there's also some vistas, some scenes in there as well, some florals. Very nice. And we have the wonderful world, the wild world of steampunk. I'm going to show you this last. It's absolutely gorgeous. We're going to go back to birds first. Okay. So, Whopper Topper pads. What are they? It's a pad, as you can see. And within this, you can come straight back to this one. There we go. I'll move it to the right place. I'm going to do my best at showing you these. Not always easy in a pad. Right, you start off. This is my favourite sheet.
It's
the gorgeous design on this.
You know. It's great
is
for die cutting.
Fantastic for die cutting. We've got some Dutch grey board at the back. And then we've got 12. Let me get these in the right place.
Look at him.
Pheasants, fantastic. Gorgeous creatures. Can you see on this? You get a large format topper, and there are lots of different shapes.
Yeah.
So you've got circle, you've got square, you've got arches like that. You get rectangles, of course, but you also get toppers, sentiments. Sorry, you get a main topper, sentiments, and border. And look at this.
Corners where they can fit.
Corners where they fit as well. You've got the swan there, beautifully graceful.
I love the goldfinch.
Lovely, lovely. I'm glad you knew what that was. You got the goldfinch. Wren?
Yeah.
Yes.
So cute, isn't it? So tiny.
Really beautiful. Lovely. So this is perfect for bird watchers, but anybody who loves nature.
Yeah.
So there are 3 of every single sheet here. So I'm not showing you every sheet, obviously, because you've got duplicates, but you've got 3 of every single sheet. Gorgeous, gorgeous, gorgeous kingfisher.
Yeah, it's fabulous, isn't it?
One of the
another
most
tiny
beautiful
bird,
birds.
Isn't it?
Tiny,
yeah,
tiny
I've never
bird.
seen one in real life.
Have you not?
No.
There's a few places that where that have kingfishers in the local area. I'll talk to you later about it, because we've seen people go and they stand there all day with their cameras.
Yeah.
Just to try and get it in flight and so on. Yeah, absolutely beautiful. Lovely, lovely, lovely. Look at these though.
Oh, I love those as
But
well.
look at what a lovely shaped topper.
Yeah, it's gorgeous, isn't it?
Now these give you impact, Anne-Marie, on your cards.
Yeah, absolutely. But don't be scared of these though either. Don't feel you just have to make your larger cards. You can make your smaller cards as well still. They are amazing.
Yeah, of course, there. If you think about that, if you wanted to put that onto, let's say, a 5x5,
Yeah.
a smaller card, you absolutely can do.
Yeah, you can do.
But if you want to go 8x8 with this, you can use that as your centerpiece, and then you can embellish all
Yeah.
around it. You've got those ribbon borders there. You've got the sentiments there as well, which is brilliant. Look at that. Just, again, these fantastic little corners that you get.
Really fancy, aren't they?
Really
as well?
nice.
They're beautiful.
Oh, the barn owls, of course.
Look at them.
Beautiful. Beautiful barn owls.
They're so sweet, aren't they?
The robin, with another robin in the
Classic.
background. Absolutely classic. Okay, so there's 2 borders there on that one, plus a large format sentiment, and of course that fantastically large format topper there. Real impact from these, everybody. And finishing off there with the beautiful blue tits. Bring this up close so that you can see the quality of the artwork is really, really high. Precision die cutting, as you'd expect
Yeah.
from us here at Hunky Dory. But beautiful gold foiling as well. Lovely. In our adorable scoreable list. So this is actually adorable scoreable. So if you want to fold these and turn them, do some kind of fancy folds on
Yeah.
the toppers and so on, you absolutely can do. That's your first one, your Britain's favourite birds. I'm going to show you all 3 of these, then we're going to go to Anne-Marie for a demonstration. We've not talked about price at all. £14.99 for your pad, but they're on a 3 for 2, a permanent 3 for 2. Across all Whopper Topper pads in the whole of our collection. Okay, so there are currently 6 different Whopper Topper pads in stock. The 3 new ones that we're launching today, and 3 from our previous launch, and I will show you those later. You can choose to mix and match between any of these if you like. Let's get this up close. Wow. So can you see that fantastic oil painting
fabulous,
style?
isn't it? That texture that you've got in there is just incredible.
That's amazing, isn't it? Beautiful colours. Absolutely gorgeous colours. Okay, let's see what else we've got. I'm going to bring these up close so that you can see this fantastic artwork. Look at that. As we said, there's vistas in here as well. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. So for anyone who likes art, I don't know which way the next one's going to go. So there we go. Look at that. Oh, Anne-Marie, that's got mood.
Yeah,
isn't it?
it's gorgeous, isn't it? It's so beautiful.
Cherish every moment. Little moments make big memories. To the one I love.
So many
Really,
colours,
really
like,
nice.
You can pick so many colours to use in your backgrounds there. And this is when, on Tuesday, when we did the new duo design, this was when we were saying like these kind of products work perfectly with your duo designs, your
Look at that.
your adorable scoreable designer card packs, you know, all of those things you've got in your stash. Just get them out and you will find something that will match each and every one of these toppers.
100%. Beautiful. So you've got the Kingfisher again, but this time with fantastic
different
oil
look.
painting. Such a different look.
Oh, look at his
this
little
cutie.
face.
Look at this cutie. Oh, in the autumn sun. Absolutely beautiful. Beautiful. So 3, as we said before, 3 of every single... Look at that.
So cute.
Okay, again, we have a close-up. Look at the quality of the artwork, everyone. Isn't it beautiful? Love the shape again there. Really, really nice. Plenty of sentiments to choose from. Little borders in there as well. With love on the ribbon border there. But that pussycat looking so wistful, thoughtful. Wow, what have we got here? Again.
Oh, that's a lovely shape as well.
Intense. Really nice. And that's where you can really see that kind of oil painting style come through.
That would work really nicely with your the bottle dye that we did. You know,
Yeah,
the sugar
wouldn't it?
bottle dye.
But look at the sky.
It's incredible,
Look
isn't
at the
it?
colours in it. Gorgeous with the lighthouse there, making sure that the sailboat gets back home safely. Foxes.
Aww.
Very cute.
Look at the little bambino.
Very cute. And we've got sunflowers in there. Such a lovely selection of images. And finishing off, look at that. Isn't that beautiful?
Oh, that's stunning, isn't it?
Really, really nice. So you can see these are A5 in size, the pads. A5 and they are, aren't they? Not 7x5, they're A5.
No, they're A5.
A5, definitely. So they're good sized toppers in this as well. 36 toppers in them, but obviously many more than 36 sentiments and more than 36 of those ribbon borders as well. So there's over 100 individual fold and die cut elements in each of these. £14.99 each. You can get them on that 3 for 2. And this is your, no, it's not your third one. I've already shown you that one. This is your third one. Here we go. Sorry about that. This is your wild world of steampunk. You can get all 3 of these pads together in a bundle, and we'll get the bundle price on screen. It is, of course, $29.98, but if you're a Diamond member, it's $26.98. And you get those 200 bonus points. And Marie.
And double reward points as well.
And double reward points as well. I mean, there has never been a better time to shop at Hunky Dory Crafts. HunkyDoryCrafts.co.uk is the place to get your Whopper Topper pads with those fantastic reward points as well. Reward points stay on your account for a full year, giving you plenty of time to use them. Look at that.
That's just so cool, isn't it?
Beautiful. So if there are 2 of these that you love, but you're not so sure about the other one, then don't worry. You can get 2 of these, and one of the previous selection is completely up to you. The dragon looks fantastic. He's a little velociraptor. Oh my gosh. That is brilliant, isn't it?
That is so cool.
A, anyone who loves dinosaurs. B, anyone who loves steampunk. C, all the kids, young lads as well, I know, and young girls I'm sure are going to love that one. Look at that though, that's beautiful. Intricate. Love the colourways. Love the gears on there as well. Really, really nice.
It's amazing, isn't it?
Amazing, beautiful colours. Really fancy. Look at that.
Wow.
Really classy. Wow.
Oh, that one's really cool as well, isn't it?
Wow. The eagle, amazing. The artwork in all 3 of these, really, really beautiful. Look at that. Ladybird with all the gears.
Cool.
Smashing. Smashing, smashing. Really fancy. Lots of different sentiments I'm seeing through these as well, you know.
Yeah, lots of variety, isn't there?
Dragonflies. Do you know what? Me, dragonfly versus butterfly, I'm dragonfly. I think dragonflies are amazing.
They are cool.
They are so interesting. And because you see so few of them, when you do, and the way they hover, really special. Anne-Marie the elephant as well.
Yeah, it's fabulous, isn't it?
I like a steampunk effalump. Very, very cute. Okay, everybody, so these are our brand new Whopper Toppers, and it's time for a demonstration with Anne-Marie.
Okay, so I'm going to... What do you want to do first? The birds?
Whichever you like. The choice is yours.
Because I only have like a handful of sheets here. I don't have the whole pad.
Okay.
So I have...
And you have them as they are before they come from the machines where before they're padded.
Oh, that's the same one. So I've only got those 2. Do we like these?
I know what I like. I like the top left. Very
this one,
much.
shall we do that then?
Very much.
That is fine. I'll just need to switch up my dice. I don't know why I got that out thinking I had one like that because I don't know. So we're going to go with some of our circle dies and we're going to create a little bit of pyramage. So we are going to need 2 to do this. So let me just pop those out of the way for now. And you're going to get your dies. Again, this is also not how your dies come. So I'm going with my dotty edge. I couldn't see then. And what we're going to do is we're going to alternate going down from the largest. That's the largest one that will fit on our topper.
Okay.
We're going to go with the next one down on that topper. The next one's going to sit on this topper. Oops. The next one's going to come back in onto this one. Then here.
Oh my gosh.
Then here. Okay. So we're going to cut those out like that.
Wow.
Just make sure I've got my...
Okay, so you're doing something really different here because you can, of course, if you want to, do not worry, you can get your Whopper Topper and you can pop it straight onto the card front. Yep. Absolutely, do not worry about that.
We'll
you
make
can put
one
it
of
on,
those as well.
or an easel or anything that you want. Yeah, Anne-Marie is going straight in here, and every credit. So this is going to be quite exciting because you're going to then lay. My guess is you're going to layer this up in this fantastic.
But we're going to get. Let me figure this out. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 layers from 2 toppers. So it's so clever how this works. So just make sure that they're sitting central.
And lining them up by eye is good enough. Yeah.
Yeah. Absolutely fine. If you wanted to, you could pop the next die in that should sit there.
But then you'd have to take it out.
But then you'd have to just take it back out. So you're only going to be able to do one kind of that way, if you will, because obviously your other set will be taped down already. So that one's going to go in the middle there. And then we'll come back over to here and just get these ones taped in place as well. So that again is just going to go kind of around there, and it almost sits perfectly alongside that printed border that's underneath there.
So items that work really well with Whopper toppers. Obviously, you've got any cardstock. As Anne-Marie said before, you can use any cardstock, whether it be your designer card packs, whether it be just single colour, single colour adorable scoreable works so well.
And then you could get things like your embossing folders out, and your dies and your scoreboard, and pop some score details in. There's a lot you can do. Sometimes you just have to think about it a little bit more.
Of course.
So we're going to pop those.
But also we have items that have been designed specifically to work with these fabulous Whopper Topper pads, and they are dimensional card kits, which are in the same shape, have an aperture in the same shape as the large topper. We'll show you those later. Don't worry. What else is there? There's obviously your nesting dies.
Yeah. A lot of the like this one is one of the kind of standard ones, so it's got the inverted corners, the arch window like this. So any of the kind of straight edge nesting ones would normally fit.
And they'll allow you to do this technique that you're doing here, but with one of the different topper shapes.
Yeah, so obviously because we're doing circles, it means I can use my stitch edge ones or my dotty edge ones. Some of the more fancier shapes you will have to go with the kind of set ones, if you will.
Okay.
So let's grab these out of here, and obviously because we have used those stitch edge ones, they're going to give us that lovely little extra bit of detail as well. So we can bring all of these layers out.
And obviously these simple dies like this just cut through so easily, don't they? And that's kind of what you get, isn't it? The more intricate a die, the more work you've got to do to
definitely
to get it to die cut perfectly. That's just natural, isn't it?
Yeah.
But your simple dies like this just go. It's like butter, isn't it?
Yeah.
Knife through butter.
Definitely. I mean, I use the metal plate in there, but I really didn't need to be honest, because they're not super detailed. Like you say, you just don't need it. Okay, so then we can go back to this now and start layering this up, so you can see. Make sure that this is.
Of course.
There we go. We can start layering these back up. So because you've cut out, that's a larger circle than this is, obviously it hides it.
Yeah.
So we can just continue to lay these on. So we're going to go in with our strips just around the very edges.
Which means that even when you see it from an angle, you don't see the holes behind because you've still got card behind. Does that make sense?
It's so clever, isn't it?
Really, really good.
And then obviously that one can sit in the middle there. So we're going to create all of that dimension from 2 toppers.
So that looks like just the exact same one that you had earlier on until you add the foam pads. And that's the joy of foam pads, isn't it?
Yeah, and obviously our strips just mean that we can literally go right round the very edge of each one of these frames as well, nice and easily. Skinny strips are probably going to be your best bet, so that you know they're just going to be sitting on the edge of that layer below. But it's such a cool technique. Obviously, you can do this with anything where you've got multiple images as well. So you could do this with your little book pages.
Of course. Pocket pads, maybe?
Pocket
or maybe
pads.
they'd be too small. Oh, no,
you could
get a few layers.
Yeah, you could do it with your trimmer as well. You don't have to always use your dies. But also, like some of your toppers, you know, a lot of our topper collections have got 2 of each design in. So you can replicate this with anything, as long as you've got 2. And then just go again with this one.
Remember everyone, double reward points on absolutely everything on our website this week, which is fantastic. That goes all the way through till Sunday, which is lovely, isn't it? Because when you go back to your account a few weeks later and looking to place another order, and you find, look at all those reward points. That's brilliant. And you use them against, and that just reduces the cost of your basket.
Yeah, it's just amazing,
and brings it down. So yeah, you get reward points, and you get reward points year round with us here at Hunky Dory. If you're a member of the club, which is free to join, of course, as you know, then you get 1 point for every single £1 that you spend throughout the year. And of course, whenever we do these events where it's double reward points, that's what you see. You'll get double reward points, but there's a load of great offers with extra reward points on as well throughout this birthday celebration.
Okay, while I finish this,
Sweet 16.
I'm going to pass you these.
Please do.
Can you find us something to use in the background?
Can I just show this? What a stash of Duo design pads. I mean, that is brilliant, isn't it? Oh, fantastic. So these are all part used, Anne-Marie, yeah?
They are, they're all mine.
So these are all your personal, Anne-Marie's personal Duo design pads.
They're mine while I'm here, but when I'm not here, everyone gets in.
Oh, do they? Everyone comes and pinches. So I'm looking for...
something that's going to work nicely with our swan. So we've got kind of blues, greens, duck egg kind of tones in here. Obviously, we've got the white of the swan. Yeah, that would work.
Maybe-ish.
What's on the reverse of that?
Oh,
what
no,
kind
this is maps, you see. So it's part of the maps thing. So I don't think that necessarily works.
But the texture definitely does.
The texture was quite nice. And it was some of those colours. They were really, really soft. But
they're a bit more muted, aren't they?
It's kind of a paper, like a crushed paper style, if that makes sense. Okay, Magical Landscapes definitely won't work, but my gosh, I mean, some of these Duo design pads are fantastic.
They are incredible.
Something I'm looking at, everybody, Anne-Marie and I have got it down for next week, I think, is checking out the stocks of our Duo design pads to see which ones have gone, because I know that a number of them have gone.
Yeah.
And which ones we can bring back, we can reprint and put back into stock for you, because we get asked quite a lot for sort of previous products, which we can't always do. No. Because obviously we know if we've got something of a similar theme coming up at some point, then we wouldn't reprint it. But you know, certain things we want to reprint because, and like the maps one, is in stock all year round.
We were saying on Tuesday, because obviously we had the new ones, and we were saying, like, you know, the maps is one of the original ones, and it just keeps selling and selling and selling because it's just so versatile.
We just have to reprint it every time, and rightly so. Oh wow! I mean, some of these I've never seen. Because obviously, if I wasn't on the show, that's why I've never seen it.
Yeah, it only launched on Tuesday.
Okay, there you go. That's why.
Okay, we're just going to get this last layer on, so no pressure.
Oh. Right, so yeah, well, I'm not very good at this. I didn't know I wasn't very good at this. It's only when I've been asked to do something that I found I'm not very good at this.
At that dimension that we've got on that topper, I mean, obviously you could get even more dimension if you use your 4mm strips as well. Obviously it's got the holes on the back there, but when we stick that onto our card, we're still just going to use the outer frame, so it's still going to give us that amazing dimension. So let's get our sentiments out as well. I'm going to take them all out because don't know what size card we're doing yet, or anything.
No, you don't know anything about anything, right?
No?
I've fallen in love with this.
It's beautiful,
I've fallen in love with this. So this is called Eternal Gardens, yeah. But look,
it's so beautiful.
Now,
we can definitely make that work.
I just don't know is that the right one?
Oh, that's a good match. Yeah, I think we can make that work.
I did something right. But just look at that. I mean,
it's
that's
stunning,
beautiful.
Isn't it? It's absolutely stunning. It's
Eternal
one of my
Gardens.
favourite
And
ones.
on the other side, soft grunge.
Yep, so we can use that. We can use both
I'll put
sides of that.
It's possible. And of course, if you want, we do have that, because I know that colour did seem to go quite nicely.
That colour does go.
So whether you wanted those together,
yeah,
that's pretty fancy.
I'm going to, let's see.
But then the other side of that might work really well.
We're going to see what size we want to kind of go with on here. So let's just get the trimmer and have a look. So I think I might want to keep, this kind of area. So I'm thinking that a 7x7 actually might be really nice.
I'm just saying, I've got a massive smile on my face because I feel like I've really achieved finding that. It's like, yes.
You're done for the day.
Done for the day. My creativity is, it's over, it's done. C'est fini.
Okay, so we've got that lovely swan that can kind of sit down in the corner. I'm going to bring in some of this one here, and we're going to just do a little bit of torn edge on this. So using our trimmer is going to give us a neat torn edge, so it's going to still give us that lovely straight line, so it gives us a neater finish. If you're not really into kind of tearing your cardstock, things like that, then this is a great way of introducing that texture but still keeping it nice and neat. So it just gives you that lovely kind of white edge on there as well. So we can thinking we can kind of pop
Yeah, I
that,
like that.
under here.
Look at that.
And then we can bring in this one as well, which obviously is our offcut, just to run along the middle. Then we can also bring in that border that's off our Whopper Topper
Beautiful.
page.
So, Anne-Marie, if people are watching this and they're thinking, everything here looks so new, the reason is it's completely new. So the images that you're seeing here with our Whopper Topper pads are all brand spanking new. They're not images we've ever used before anywhere in our 16 years. And that's a bit different for Whopper Toppers because historically, Whopper Toppers have been some of our best-selling artwork, some of our most popular artwork. We then make available in the Whopper Topper format. But this is the first time ever that Whopper Toppers have had absolutely brand spanking new artwork that's never been seen before.
Yeah.
And I like that.
Yeah, it's fabulous, isn't it? Okay, let's get this on. I'm going to go in with another foam pad. Let me just pop that pad out of the way as well. I've buried my foam pads under here. So I want to go with one of my chunkier strips for this. So that is going to sit across the middle of there. And you could tear the edge of that smaller strip as well if you wanted to, but I think we're probably okay with that. Is that straight? I think it's straight. We're going with it. And then we'll pop this one on flat onto our card. So then I'm just going to pop that across. That kind of about 1.5 inches up. And again, we can just trim off what we don't need. But this is the kind of beauty of crafting with products like this that don't have loads of coordinating items, is you can just kind of get everything out of your stash and just have a play, just flick through all the different products,
For sure.
see what works. It's just so
Which
much
also
fun.
means you're using up some of that stash and going through it. I mean, revisiting stuff that you've got bits of left is lovely, isn't it?
Yeah, definitely.
And you know those moments where you're going through your craft stash, and that thing that you saved 5 years ago that's been sat there that you've never used, but I'll use that one day. Deborah's dad is exactly the same. He's got like every screw length that there ever has been, and when he finds something that he needs, yes, and it fits perfectly, he's so happy. It's a great feeling, isn't it?
We all do it, don't we? Okay, so I'm just going to pop some foam pads under that top edge.
Viv's asked if I have finished painting my little cycling man. I haven't started, let alone finished. What I'm doing at the moment at home, apart from building some furniture, is I'm painting some shoes, which sounds a bit odd. But yeah, I'm painting another pair of cycling shoes, so I will bring them in. I forgot to bring my last lot of cycling shoes in, but I'll bring them in. Painting cycling shoes is really cool.
How exciting! See, we all have a craft.
We like a bit of crafting.
We've just got to find it. Okay, so then we can just add this sentiment up into the top there. Let's get a card blank.
That Duo design pad is absolutely beautiful.
It's stunning, isn't it?
Can we just double check what the name was on it again for people?
It is the Eternal Gardens and Soft Grunge.
Eternal Gardens and Soft Grunge. Thanks, Anne-Marie. So if you're the background that you've got here, Eternal Gardens and Soft Grunge, and that Eternal Gardens has got flowers, both flowers, butterflies, and so on, in lovely compositions, but in all different colours, and they're all dreamy. Different as well.
Yeah.
That's a stunning pad. It really is. Pad number DDPP 145. So the most recent one. What are we up to?
You had one of those.
I did, didn't I?
Yeah.
One that I said I'd not seen before.
Keep going. That one's a new one.
And that's 150. So it is recent, the Eternal Gardens.
Yeah, I feel like it's not been too. I think it was the set before Christmas.
Yes. Yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah. I'm just gonna.
So my hope is that it's still in stock because our Duo
So do
design
I,
pads
actually,
go
now you've
so
said
quickly.
that.
Lisa will just check for us.
I did check because I did the poll obviously for hobby making not that long ago, so I had an inkling.
Yep, in stock. Good.
This is what we like. And then we're just going to go in with a few of our pearls because again it's just nice and soft. So I'm going to bring in some of the classic and some of those really lovely soft kind of powder blue shades as well. So I think we'll go
Beautiful.
kind of up.
I think swans are
middle,
so
and
elegant,
I'll
aren't they?
just go-
I mean, you don't mess with them.
Oh gosh, no.
Don't mess with a swan.
Absolutely not.
My goodness, no. I think we'll look from a distance,
Yep.
but my God, they're graceful.
Yeah, they are. They're so beautiful, aren't they? We have like a family pass for Martin Mia, you know, in
Oh,
Ormskirk,
lovely.
and they have a black swan there, and it is absolutely beautiful. It's so
Yeah.
stunning, but my goodness, it's an angry little sausage.
Is it?
If you stand on, because there's like a bridge that goes over the kind of water that they're in, and if you
Yeah.
stand too close to the edge, he'll try and get your toes.
Oh, will it really?
Yeah, he's really
Because
angry.
people keep coming and looking at me,
I know.
he says. What, you just...
It's like, please don't.
How pretty is that? Love the background there, love the foreground. But what Anne-Marie's done there with that, can you just move it
See,
slightly to the
yeah.
side so that we can see? There you go, the dimension that you get in that pyramid style. And of course, like we said before, you don't see the holes
No,
behind.
absolutely not.
They're all hidden.
Yeah.
Really, really nice. Anne-Marie, thank you so
You're
much.
welcome.
Demonstration number 1. We're going to get 2 more demonstrations today, which is brilliant. We always try and get 3 demonstrations if we possibly can. Something I need to mention is our prize rollover. Worth over £500, Anne-Marie.
It's mega,
in our
isn't it?
prize rollover. Not bad. I was going to say roll VT, but we don't really need to because it's rolling already. Look at that, moonstone dies. There's a scoreboard in there. So much in our rollover. We add things every week, don't we, to our what's it called? Our box,
Prize
rollover box. And then, usually or hopefully, somebody wins it on our Spin It Weekly. But spin the wheel. Spin It Weekly. I'm making things up. But for some reason, it hardly ever lands on that one.
It doesn't.
And I don't know why. And it's not like weighted. It's not dodgy. Trust me. It's do you know what I mean? It just goes around. But for some reason, it hardly ever lands on that. So what we do when it gets too big, because 500 quid is massive.
Yeah.
Then we give it all away, and we're giving it all away this week. And it'll say on screen there, over £500 worth of prizes to be won. Just place an order at any point in our birthday celebration. So that was from last Monday all the way through till this Sunday, or last Tuesday all the way through till this Sunday. And then we're going to pick it out. Will we pick it out on the Monday?
Yes.
Yes. So on Monday, we're going to let you know who has won that. And somebody will win and get shipped to them all £500 worth of products for free. So just if you place an order, or the more orders you place, naturally, the more chance you've got of winning it. I guess doesn't mean you need to place loads of orders. One order and you're in there. You've got a chance. Okay. I'd just like to, and this is Anne-Marie, so some of these will have gone, but I just want to show you in a little bit more detail that Eternal Gardens
So
pad
beautiful,
and how
isn't it?
beautiful it is. Oh, Dan, that was rubbish. Like, half the pad just flicked down. Sorry, you've missed loads. There we go. Obviously, each one of them has got this lovely grunge, so you can kind of see what colour's coming, because if it's pink grunge there, then it's going to be a sort of pink flower there, if that makes sense. But look at this. I love the wistfulness of it. I love the script in the background. Frames there. So, Anne-Marie, you're going to put that on a card. It's going to look beautiful.
Yeah, or even scrapbooking. You know, if you've got some maybe wedding photos, or you know, even those kind of vintage wedding photos are going to look fabulous in here as well. But it is a really useful one to have in your stash because there's so many different colours and florals within here, but they've all got that kind of that vintage style.
A little bit shabby chic, isn't it? And I'll do this very, very quickly so that you get to see all of those different grungy effects. Really nice colours throughout in that beautiful sort of muted vintage style. Really nice. Soft grunge is right. It's not crazy hard. It's not really strong colours, but really, really pretty. Lovely dual design paper pad. If you've not got that in your stash, grab it. $11.99, but they are on some kind of awesome deal, aren't they? Are they on a 3 for 2?
Mhm.
Yes.
Yes, 3 for 2. 3 for 2 is great. It's really good. Okay, what are we on with? We're on with Whopper Topper's Ultimate Collection 8. Shall I show some cards? Shall I show some cards? Shall I follow the rules? Your beautiful birds, British birds. Amy, thank you very much for making this. And that's using that lovely red. Anne-Marie, another swan card, but very, very different.
Nice.
Made from cat.
Love that.
Really like this here.
It's gorgeous, isn't it?
That is using that ribbon border that you... Oh, no, it's not. It's using the... What is it using?
That is, I would say, it's your... It's this bit, I think.
Is it an off-cut?
It's your in-betweens. Yeah.
Kat has used the in-between, the off-cut bits from the toppers to create that fantastic like ribbon effect. How clever's that?
We don't like to waste anything.
How clever's that? Oh, she's good as Kat, isn't she? And another one from Amy here, beautiful. Robin, stepper, of course, to a treasured friend on your birthday. How nice is that? That's
cute,
really beautiful.
isn't it?
Yeah, so absolutely gorgeous cards there. I've got some cards made with the, what's it called? Give me the name. I'll get there in a minute.
Perfectly painted.
Perfectly painted, thank you.
Because that one just using your adorable scorable. Look how well you can match the colours up.
Anne-Marie talked about colours before and the colours that are in these, but yeah, just the match is brilliant there, isn't it? So easily done, but yet so effective. So the one I love, really attractive that. Sunflowers, gorgeous. Very, very nice. Love this background here.
That's a duo design.
And there's that fantastic, those birds, but with that oil painted style. I'm going to bring this really up close just so that you can see again. That's the oil painted effect that we're talking about, and isn't it fantastic? Wishing you both love and happiness. Two little birds there. Really, really cute. And again, some kind of script in the background really works, doesn't it?
Duo designs again.
Duo designs, of course. So duo designs, absolutely paramount, I'd say, with these. Oh yeah. It's a dragon shaker. All geared up to celebrate with the fantastic gears on that dragon. That's the part of the steampunk pad, which is available. Just $14.99 these Whopper Topper pads, but any 3 for 2. I mean, what a deal, 3 for 2. That's gorgeous, isn't it?
That's so cool, isn't it?
Love this moody background here. And that could be that soft grunge on the background there, you know?
Yeah.
Really, really useful, versatile pad. All the different colours that you've got in there as well. Nice use of the diamond sparkles. Again, 3s, Anne-Marie. 3 really, really works, doesn't it? Amy, thank you so much for those. You are a superstar. Right. Lisa said, and we do what Lisa says.
Always.
Otherwise she might turn us off. And then, okay, dimensional card kits. So you saw all the different shapes that the toppers were in. And you'll see that the shapes of these, there's a dome for instance, but the shape of those, you can see the die cut there, they will match.
They do.
And they fit perfectly. But you get domes, which means that you can make fantastic shaky cards. Really, really good. Beautiful. And these work with decollage as well, don't they?
They do, yeah. They'll work with decollage and they're also going to work with your nesting dies.
Okay, wow. That didn't go very well on the screen, so I'm sorry about that, everybody. But there we go, you can see. Packs all contain 5 cards, 5 pre-scored aperture cards, 5 long decorative label clear card fronts. Okay, so you get card fronts as well. 5 envelopes in there as well. Okay, but you get these fantastic domes in there as well. They're absolutely brilliant. Dimensional card kits. I don't know what the individual price is. I should know. $6.99, but they're only 2 for a tenner, so you got the saving on those as well, which is great. Okay, so now we can do look at our other 3 Whopper Topper pads that we have in stock for you. You can grab them as a bundle, all 3 of them together, or indeed you can get them individually at $14.99 and on that 3 for 2. Again, 36 sheets in all of these, but some of our most popular ever artwork in this. So we've got something for him. We've got beautiful beautiful blooms. And these are some of my.
Yeah.
It's right up my street. This the colours in that. I'll show you in a minute. And we've got heartwarming hugs, so a sort of kind of cute one. And we'll start with that one, I think. Let's take a quick look through it. And this is going to be a little bit quicker because I want to get to a demonstration with Anne-Marie, if that's possible. But very, very cute designs. Go this way. There you go. So he's carrying the cake there with lots and lots of candles. There'll be a couple of candles on your cake this time, won't there, Anne-Marie?
There will. Yeah.
Not
as many as yours.
That is not quite as many as mine. And that is that's coming up soon, isn't it, Anne-Marie?
It's on Saturday.
It's on Saturday.
Yeah.
Anne-Marie has a very big, exciting birthday on Saturday. Now, we don't have shows on Saturday. Look at the mice there.
It's very cute.
It's very cute. We don't have shows on Saturday, but we do have a show on Monday, don't we, Anne-Marie?
We do.
And Anne-Marie's on that show. And then Anne-Marie, you and I have got a show on Wednesday.
We do.
And Anne-Marie's on that show. So we're going to bring you some really, really cool stuff. Very, very cute, by
It's
the
so
way.
cute, isn't it?
Bringing you a little daisy. We're going to bring you some awesome surprises on Monday and Wednesday for Anne-Marie's birthday. But right now, Whopper Topper pad, heartwarming hugs, lovely. Quick look through the beautiful flowers. And Anne-Marie, it's completely up to you if you want to demonstrate with one of these 3 pads, or if you want to demonstrate with another one of the new ones. It's completely up to you.
I don't mind.
The choice is yours. Look at the colours though in this. I think the silver foil as well. I've got something about silver foil. I absolutely love it. But the colours are just beautiful, aren't they?
It just works with this, like this kind of artwork and this style and the
Doesn't
colour
it?
palette. It is
Look
just so
at that.
beautiful.
Wow, that's more intense. That one's got a bit more oomph. But beautiful sort of watercolour, soft watercolour flowers. Look at that. Really, really attractive. Lots of lace in here as well, which you'd expect because with this sort of style, nice and soft. I'm sorry, the lights, there's a lot of light here in the studio, so you're getting quite a bit of light coming back off the foil. You don't get as much of that in real life, naturally. If I angle it correctly, it should be all right. There we go. Really beautiful. Lots of vases here, of course. As you would expect. Gorgeous, gorgeous, beautiful blooms. So just flipping through these nice and quickly just so that you get an idea of what's in them. And the third one, or the 6th pad that we've looked at today, is something for him. So blokes, let's face it, you know, being a bloke, I think I'm allowed to say this, quite hard work.
A little bit.
Quite hard work. Difficult to please. Yeah? Mm-hmm. When you're making cards for blokes. So cards that are specifically for blokes probably got a better idea of putting a smile on his face, if indeed you want to put a smile on his face. So, bit of wine, that puts a smile on my face, Anne-Marie. Cycling puts a smile on my face as well, so I'm doing quite well here. And I wouldn't mind sitting there. That's quite nice. That's fun.
It's really cute, isn't it?
Yeah, so this pad, ideal. I mean, it doesn't have to just be for him, but obviously, there you go, vinyl. That's, again, one of my little fun things. It's like Alan made this pad for me. Bit of gardening. Very nice.
Very detailed, isn't it, that one?
Really, really detailed there. Oh, birthday rocks. For a music lover, a sailing lover. So much artwork in this. The classic car.
Outside the pub.
Outside the pub. Not both at the same time.
No, the walking home.
Walking home. Very good call. Probably got a little lodge or a hotel round the corner. There we go. And a gorgeous sort of country cottage with the dog there just resting by the bench.
I hadn't even seen the dog.
Do you not see the dog? It's very, very cute. Absolutely gorgeous. The artwork in these is beautiful. 12 different images in these. You get 3 of each of them, so you get 36 sheets in all of them. $14.99, as we said, but on that 3 for 2, which is such a good deal. Anne-Marie, let's come to you for a demo.
What would you like to demonstrate?
Whatever you'd like to demonstrate. What would people at home like to demonstrate? I'd like the beautiful blooms. I think it's... let's see what Chloe says. I've got the beautiful bloom topper sheets, and they are incredible. So that sounds good. So maybe we go down that road.
That's fine. Do you have a particular favourite?
I think you can probably choose almost anything from in there. They're really, really nice. Okay. I love the white and purple as well. I think it's really pretty. But there's a few to choose from.
That one's quite cool.
I do
like that one.
That's strong. That one, isn't it?
Yeah.
That's gorgeous as well. But hydrangeas, love hydrangeas.
Yeah, me too.
Do you know what I love about them? When they've, apart from the fact that they're different colours because of the soil as we know, we've got white ones, yeah. And when they go not white anymore, you know, when they dry out, if that makes sense, they just still sit there for ages.
Yeah, they're beautiful, aren't they?
Ages.
My neighbour cut hers and made them into a wreath for a front door. They look really pretty.
Lovely.
Yeah. Right, it's either the tulips or the poppies.
Tulips or poppies? Should we do the poppies, Lise? What do you think?
Poppies?
Yeah.
Lisa went, poppies. That's what we got from Lisa. I don't know whether that was a yes or no. Yeah, that's lovely.
I'm just going to...
Are you going to want your Duo Design paper pads back?
I've got them.
Oh, you've got them.
I've got them. So I'm thinking... So this one is on the top of my stash. This is the Radiant Roses and Delightful Dots. So this is one of my favourites because I absolutely love the polka dots in here. They're really good fun. And there's some really cool kind of colours in here, but there isn't really much that's working with that one. This one is another cool one, our Magical Landscapes and Stunning Swirls, because it's got this beautiful kind of pattern, which could work. And we've got a purple in there as well. So we'll kind
Wow,
of...
it's really different, isn't it?
Kind of leave that one open. I don't think our Stunning Sky is going to work. This, I think, is just going to be too colourful. I think it's going to be too vibrant.
Anne-Marie Donna says, I hope you have a fabulous special birthday on Saturday, and I can't wait to hear all about it next week. That's lovely. I know you're doing something very special later in the year, aren't you?
I am, yes. We are... Me and Mark have got a night off on Saturday. We are going to Manchester for the day.
Very nice. For the day?
For the day and the night. Yes.
Oh, my goodness.
Yeah, so we're going to Manchester on Saturday, which will be nice. I went out last Friday night with my mum and my sister.
That's beautiful.
So that was...
family time.
Kind of started then. And then I'm going out next for Saturday with Kelly and Sam.
Oh, wonderful.
So it's literally like it's becoming
it's a
lengthy process.
Excellent.
Yeah, but I'm okay with that. I'm just gonna see if, because that's quite nice.
Really
as well.
nice.
I'm gonna take that one out. So that's from our lovely ladies and handwritten letters.
Okay, so you've got that's what they are. Because I couldn't tell if they were sort of postcards, but it's more script. It's more handwritten letters, but on top of each other, so you get a collage of them. Really nice.
And then I feel like this might actually work as well. You know, some of the let me put it this way around. That would be easier. Like that kind of purpley tone. That one works quite well as well. This is the only issue. It does take you a while to come up with your bits and pieces. So I'm going to leave that one and stick with these kind of softer, almost like just textures rather than kind of patterns.
Lovely.
And let's have a look at what kind of size card we make. Do you know what might be really nice with this as well? Is our foil edge.
Tonally, those sheets look so good together, don't they?
They're beautiful,
but
aren't
I tell you what, just stop for a second. Not that you're going to do this, but doesn't it look nice on white?
Yeah, it's gorgeous, isn't it?
Doesn't it look beautiful on white?
That's the A5, and that's your 7x5, so that's going to give you a smaller edge, but still.
How easy is that? So one of your Whopper Toppers, like we said early on at the beginning of the show, if you wanted to, just Whopper Topper onto a card, that's the perfect example. Look at the, beautiful, but look at the equidistant white border all the way around. You can raise that up on some foam pads, pop your sentiment on, and that's a card you can sell very, very quickly, very easily. You've created that,
definitely.
but still got that beautiful foiling on it as well. Really nice.
It is lovely, isn't it? And I do like as well where you can bring your colour in as well, so you can still have a little bit of white and use that.
Oh, that's nice.
To give you that kind of look
these
as well.
foiled edge cards are really good, aren't they?
They are really cool.
And we've got them in colours now as well, haven't we?
We do. I was just going to reach for those and grab the purple, because that is also going to look amazing, because you've got that purple,
of course,
within your topper.
Really cool.
So yeah, lots of really lovely ways to use these, and they do it just takes a step out as well. You know, if you are trying to cut your costs a little bit, you know, remove some mats and layers for kind of weight for postage or things like that, then it definitely helps. So I am going to use this.
Fiona said, I think I need some more of these duo pads. I only have the one so far. Would have been handy today for the quick card I needed. They are so handy. And what's really good about the duo design pads is what's in the name. They're duo, so you get two pads in one, if that makes sense, because they're double-sided, so you're getting a completely different vibe all the way down the other side, but made in tonally colour-wise, so that when you fold them, you can work them together.
Yeah, definitely.
So for paper folding and so on, they're brilliant as well.
Okay, so I'm just going to trim this down. I have just marked that with a pencil, because A5 is one of my measurements that I can't ever get my head round. So we've trimmed that down. I'm going to bring obviously our topper in, and I do really like that just kind of sitting central. And then I'm going to bring in some of the, I think I might go with this one, because I feel like that's a really good colour for that kind of middle, like poppy there. So I'm going to trim this down. Let me just bring the scoreboard in. Let's measure the width of our topper. So that's about 4 inches. So I'm going to bring this down to 2.5, and I'm going to cut 2.5 strips because I don't know if I'm going to need them both just yet. So I'm going to cut them, then I've got them. And then I'm going to bring my scoreboard in. And again, just to add almost just like a little bit of texture, we're going to go to our... Who was in here yesterday, Lisa? So I put a tool on here.
And it's gone already?
It's gone already.
My word. We do sell spare, adorable scoreboard tools.
It's a good job.
I think that more get pinched by people who've mislaid them here than we sell.
Honestly. So I had 4 in my toolbox.
Wow.
So I was labelled the thief the other day, and I was like, well, it's definitely not me because I don't keep mine in my board. I keep them in my toolbox. So I'm not going to have taken the one out of here. And so I thought, well, I'll put one back.
Yes.
You know, because I had spares. Gone already.
Yeah.
The
scoring tool is a consumable, so
it is.
We do sell extra ones, but nowhere near as many as I first envisaged that we would. And the reason is it's such good quality.
It lasts. Yeah. I mean, the one I put in here was one of my most well used.
Was one of your most well used?
I was going to put a new one in. So I'm scoring these at 1/2 inch all the way along, being careful because I don't know if you heard there was a little bit of a tear where I was a bit too heavy-handed and actually pushed through the paper. So just make sure you're kind of being careful.
Oh, Karen, no. Karen said, I've got about 20 Duo design pads, but I don't like using them because they're so pretty. Use them.
You've got to use them.
Oh, use them. That's what they're for.
Do you know what happens?
Give them their moment in the sun.
They're going to be sat there crying because they're not getting used.
They want to be used, for sure. And the joy is as well, because you get multiple sheets of each design, you still get to keep one to look at as well.
Okay, so we've just kind of folded this up to just give us that little bit of texture, and that is what is going to sit kind of in the middle here underneath our topper. So we're going to have one kind of top and bottom. I have done way too much. We can probably snip that.
Like expensive blinds, Anne-Marie.
Yeah.
You know the nice fabric blinds that you get.
Yeah, that's the look we're going for. So I will pop this into the middle here.
You're so creative.
And the same at the bottom edge. So we'll just pop a little bit of our tape runner in there and a little bit at the top.
Carol's got a good idea. Pop the score tool on a piece of ribbon, wear it around your neck. It's okay. Because of its construction, it's fine getting wet in the shower.
Yeah.
It's all right.
Yeah.
Not a problem.
Waterproof.
Waterproof.
And then that's
Fiona says the base colour looks like fabric on the screen. It does, doesn't it? Doesn't it look so good?
It's so beautiful.
But that's the joy of these Duo design pads. They get texture into them as well. The look's just stunning, stunning, stunning. Beautiful.
So that's just going to sit there. I'm just going to grab those little pups.
Or of course, Chloe says, or of course you could just attach it to the scoreboard because that's what it's for. Yeah,
that's
absolutely.
What normal people do. Yeah.
Very good. Very, very good.
We are just we're troublesome. We thought the disappearing things would start when Bex went on mat leave, but apparently she's not the only culprit.
Apparently she's not the only one. Maybe she's been bad-mouthed and it wasn't...
wasn't Bex at all.
It's going to sound, honestly, if we had some CCTV in here, you'd find there'd be all sorts of people popping in and borrowing
we do.
things.
I mean, the room's full of cameras. But
The room is...
on camera.
No, the room is full of cameras, Lisa says, but for some reason it never happens when the cameras are running.
Okay, so that's going to sit central on there. And then we can go in then with our tape runner onto the back of here and pop this straight onto our card blank, just leaving that lovely white edge all the way around. So just really making the most of this card blank.
Lovely.
Let's give that a nice burnish along there.
Anne-Marie, do you remember Radio 2 in the Park?
I do.
We went to, separately but on the
Together.
same day, separately but together, a couple of weeks ago. And that Sunday, if anyone was watching it on...
It was wet.
It was wet on that Sunday, wasn't it? I mean, it was terrible. And obviously it destroyed the ground.
It did.
So I saw some photographs. You might have seen it on social media, some of the aftermath of it.
Yeah.
Well, I drove past it on my way into work today, Moore Park. I drive past it every day. But
yeah, I do.
with the sun coming out over the last few days... I saw it as I came past, and yeah, there's still some brown, still some
Yeah,
like mud,
it's still very muddy.
But it's not. It's really sorted itself out very quickly. It's nature
Yeah.
sort of fights back, doesn't it?
Yeah,
which
and
is brilliant.
In all honesty, I was thinking about this because there was a little bit of complaining from some of the locals and a few of the groups about like what a mess they'd left.
Yeah.
And I thought, well, nobody ever uses that middle bit of the park anyway.
No.
It's not like. Do you know what I mean? There's
And
literally nothing.
Give it, I reckon, give it another couple of months.
Yeah, I
and
think
it'll
it'll be
be back to
absolutely fine.
exactly as it was. So
We
yeah, I
have
think
good
for
a
Preston.
good team on there. It's a green flag park, isn't it? So they'll soon get it back up to scratch.
Right, okay. Green Flag Park. What's one of those?
It's like an award they can get.
Oh, is it?
Yeah,
Oh, I like that.
yeah. We've got quite a few in Preston. We're quite good at parks. We're quite lucky.
That's very good.
I'm actually. I don't want to put those on there. I want to go silver, I think, to bring in that border.
Yeah,
Not
because you've
foiling.
got the border, you've got the foil border
Yeah.
in the centre. You've got it around on that sentiment as well, so it all matches up, which is beautiful.
Silver's just
And
going
it
to
just
really.
adds, and it pops a little bit more against the background there, doesn't it? But these are pearls.
No, these are the silver.
Oh, the silver. Right, okay,
Studs?
silver studs. Okay.
Are they, or are they just the gold silver gemstones? I don't know what their official name is. They're in with the gemstones, so I'm assuming they're just gold and silver. There we go. So I'm just using the middle size in the silvers. So they've still got those beautiful facets, so they're all still sparkly. There we go. Just straighten
Hey,
this.
Anne-Marie, that's fab.
So really kind of simple. We haven't done anything fancy.
But you have used that sort of Venetian blind, if
Yep.
that's the right word there. And as I think it was Fiona said, the background looks like fabric, doesn't
Yeah.
it? So that ties it together so beautifully. How very lovely. And that's the beautiful Blooms Whopper Topper pad. So our Whopper Topper pads, for people who are just joining us, $14.99, but they're on a 3 for 2, and you can pick any 3 that you choose. There are 3 brand new ones launched today. The beautiful British birds that we have. We've got the steampunk launching today, and we've got the other one that I can't quite remember, which is the...
The painted one.
yeah, but what's it called?
Perfectly painted.
Perfectly painted, I think it's called. So I do apologise for that. Any 3 for the price of 2, which is an incredible deal on those Whopper Topper pads. 200, if you buy the bundle of all 3 of them, 200 extra reward points added to your account today, which is brilliant. And we're, of course, during our 16th birthday, you can tell it's our 16th birthday because there's big balloons there. During our 16th birthday, it's double reward points on absolutely everything. You get them as well as the bonus reward points. Amazing. Okay, so... I'm going to jump on, if we can, to a few of the special items that we've got, or items that we've got on special deals, special offers for our 16th birthday. We chose 16 items, some of our most popular items, and we've brought them down to equal the best ever price or beat the best ever price that we've ever had them for. So let's take a look. First off, we'll start with the supersized construction glue. RRP £24, special price £19.98. So that is the 3 for, that's basically 3 for 2 because they're £9.99
Yeah.
each, are they? Which is, oh, they're £8 each, are they? I'm not sure, I wish I knew. 250 millilitre bottles, your super strong and permanent glue. We've gone for a big close up here, okay? These are big bottles. So your normal bottles are 60
That
mil.
small one.
Yeah, can I get a small? Thank you very, very much. Let's put these together. That's
Oh,
your normal.
Hello.
That's your normal Premier Craft Tools construction glue bottle. That is your super size bottle, so it's going to go for so much longer. It's already great value for money because it's better value for money than your smaller ones, as you'd expect from a larger bottle. But 250ml there, you can get 3 of those for $19.98, which is a great price. We've got the stamping press, Anne-Marie. On an amazing deal, so £24.99 instead of £34.99. You get your 2 magnets in there, of course, and extra magnets are available if you want to. You've got your grid on the front, which helps you line everything up.
Yeah.
The special thing, I mean, it's a nice soft finish on the bottom, so it's not going to scratch or move around on your worktop.
Yeah, it's non-slip.
But what's really key from this, you can see through. So there are other stamping presses on the market, but ours uses magnets. That means that it goes straight up and straight down. These are 2 fully separate pieces. Okay, that goes straight up and straight down like that, as opposed to using a hinge, which means that you don't get a stronger impression on one side of your stamp as it comes down, hinges down, because it's going directly on top of. It gives you the opportunity to re-ink, re-stamp, whatever you like. Lovely little thing, our stamping press. Measurements, of course, up the sides as well. Okay, brilliant. For $24.99 instead of $34.99. We might need, if I hold this far back, you might see it. We'll just play with these cameras and get them a little bit of a bigger size, I think. Okay, this is our guillotine. It's a 6-inch by 8.5-inch cutting tool with a really lovely sharp blade that self-sharpens as well. So don't worry about that as you go along. Inches and centimetres on it, as well as your 1/4-inch grid markings. As we say, self-sharpening blade. It'll do 350 GSM adorable scoreable stood on its head. Yeah. So do not worry about that. Really high quality, of course. What colour is the handle?
Purple.
It's certainly purple. It's portable. You can hang it up as well, so it's got somewhere to hang as well, which is great. Lovely grid on there so that you can see all your sizing is correct, and a paper clamp as well, so that you can hold it down while you're trimming. And that is $14.99.
I don't think I've ever seen it that price.
That's what I mean. Some phenomenal prices. I'm going to give that back to you, Anne-Marie.
Oh,
There's
thank
your
you.
construction glue. Okay, I've not got a full one, which is a real shame because these are. Was it full this morning? Somebody's been playing with it.
No, I took it all out so you could show it.
Oh, it was.
all in there.
That was okay. Thank you, Lise. You absolute angel. Okay, all sorts fits in. I mean, I love the fact that fits in there.
Yeah.
Right. So let's take a look at that. That's your Premier Craft Tools glue stick, Lise. If you can, thanks. This is your desk organizer, your desk tidy. $8.99. It's not. It's $5.99 as a special price. But even that fits in there, so you can see the size of things that will go in there. But it's got larger holes and smaller holes, so the things like that will fit in there without any problem. Your pen would fit in there. Did you get your pen last week? Week before last? That would fit in here perfectly. Anne-Marie, what else goes in here? Pens, obviously. The ruler goes in here. Scissors goes in it without a problem.
Craft knife.
100%.
Your 3-in-1 die brush will go in there.
The die
even
brush.
Though that's got a chunky bum. So
much, and all lined up. And I've only used. Can you see? Even when I turn it over like that, they don't fall out. I've only used little sections of it. You can fill this. I've seen one of these absolutely jam-packed with everything that you need. Really easy access.
Yeah, definitely. It's
secure.
Perfect for if you know, sometimes we don't all have a dedicated crafting space, and you want those bits and pieces kind of to hand that you can grab quickly. It's just perfect because you can still put it away, put everything back in it, and then pop it away in the cupboard or something. But it's just easy for that kind of grab and go.
I love it.
Yeah, it's brilliant.
The colour's right, of course,
it's weighted,
as well. Yes, it is weighted in here. Yeah, absolutely. So it's a decent weight as well. So, but yeah, it's weighted at the bottom, so it doesn't get top heavy and fall over, if that makes sense. As we say, even the scissors, all of our Premier Craft tool scissors, so all 3 sizes fit in here without any problems and just take up a tiny amount of space at the bottom, which is brilliant. If you haven't got one of these, now's the time to get one, $5.99. That also gets you added into the big £500 rollover prize draw, because every order through the whole of our birthday celebrations will get you an entry into that. And on Monday, our birthday finishes on Sunday. On Monday, we're going to pick somebody out the hat. They're going to get £500 worth of hunky-dory. We showed you a VT earlier on that shows you some of the cool stuff that's in that. Paper trimmer as well. Again, this one's going to have to I'll put that there. There we go. And you can see it. Look at that one. The paper trimmer is ginormous. It's a good one. So it's got a scale extender, of course. Have you seen the price? Just show it sideways. Well done. Oh, Lisa's good.
Very good price.
Again, just like our guillotine, it's got somewhere to hang.
It's got a little hook. It will hang on your craft trolley perfectly.
Oh, on your craft trolley.
That's
And
where mine goes.
I'll mention the craft trolley in a minute as well.
Yeah.
So yours goes on the side of your craft trolley, does
Yeah.
it? Very good. It's got blades here. You get 2 blades. It doesn't score this because we've got the scoreboard specifically for that, and a score blade on this, which you may have seen on other trimmers in the world. They don't actually score like you'd expect. They cut into the top layer.
They put a little cut in.
Which will put, and if you cut into a coated cardstock, guess what you get? A white core showing through.
Yeah.
With our scoreboard, you don't get that with the Durable Scorable. That's why it's the right tool for the right job. This tool is for cutting, and that's why you get 2 cutting blades in here. Extra blades are available, and they are in stock and staying in stock forever. Do not worry about that. Extension arm on it, of course, so you can go right up to A3 with this as well. It's a cracking piece of kit, and it's $14.99, Anne-Marie.
It is such a good price.
Which is a deal. I'm not going to get this up here. It's currently looking after my jacket, but we have got our trolleys, our 3-tier storage trolleys. This is the best price they've ever been, £24.99. There is a video of a handsome man doing...
Yeah.
Just go to Anne-Marie. Go to Anne-Marie. There is a video of a handsome man.
Okay, is there? Yeah.
You're nodding. She said, yeah. I heard her say yeah, and she nodded, right? So there's a video of some bloke putting one together, isn't there?
Yes.
Yeah. So, because you do put it together at home, but it is simple to do.
So easy, yeah.
So if you just follow those instructions, you can get that. It's on YouTube. It's probably got, I don't know, millions of views. I'm not sure. It's on YouTube, but it's on the Hunky Dory Hub as well. So please do get that. £24.99 on your trolley. Shall I have a go at just lifting it up? There we go. I mean, it's exceptional, isn't it? It's
so
fantastic.
cool. Yeah.
It's a really, really good trolley. You do get your own sticker.
You do?
Your own Hunky Dory sticker, so you can put that there. You can put it on your car instead if you want. In fact, that's a good idea. I might do that. Put it on the back of my car. That'd be cool, wouldn't it? Okay. There were some bins. Bins? Storage cup bins. There were some little bins, little white bins.
When do they come in?
They're coming. They will be back in stock. So if you didn't get the bins and they sold out really quickly, give it another 4 weeks, 6 weeks, something like that.
Okay.
I think they'll be back. So do not worry about that.
Just don't buy all the trolleys before then.
No, of course. Yes, because we'll have bins, no trolleys, and then okay.
They're not the highest stocks.
They're not. The trolleys aren't the
No.
highest stocks anymore.
No.
Which is crazy that we're doing it for £24.99. But that's what we do. It's our 16th birthday, and we are celebrating. So Anne-Marie, I've shown some cool stuff.
Yeah.
You might use some of this stuff if you want, but you don't need to. Would you like to do a third demonstration?
So these are the only 2 that I've got from the other 2 pads.
Okay.
So I've got the Kingfisher and the Golden Retriever, and I've got the Ladybird and the Octopus with, it looks like it's got a little shower cap on.
Can we ask a question? Please, will people at home just tell us which would you like Anne-Marie to demo with? So you can go Kingfisher, you can go Dog, you can go Ladybird, you can go Octopus. It's completely up to you. You tell us which one you want, and we'll give you a couple of minutes, and then whichever one has been sort of voted, then we can go with that.
Yeah.
In the meantime, what should we talk about? Anybody got anything to talk about? What would you like to talk about? What's coming up, Anne-Marie? What secrets can we give?
I don't know.
Hey, there's something really cool coming up next week.
There's something really cool coming
Yeah.
A
that
couple
I've
of
been.
really cool things.
A couple of really cool things. One really cool thing that you and I are going to be chatting about straight after this. We just need to get the decisions made.
Oh, okay.
Which is really good that we talked about.
Yeah.
Yesterday. Lisa, anything else? Anything interesting?
No, but your building video has got over 1,000 views.
The building video has over 1,000 views. I mean, that's amazing. Okay, so what are we getting? Shall we? Octopus is most popular.
Okay.
Should we go with the octopus? It is very different.
He is very cool.
He's very different.
Very,
Okay, so
very cool.
I think we're going sort of grungy and gritty and
Definitely. And
because
look
it's
at the
deep
background
water.
that we have. So this is going to be perfect, our handwritten scripts, because that's kind of already on there, which is brilliant. I'm also going to bring in the midnight florals again because of the crackle that we've got, because again you can see that that's going to really work, but there's also like a really deep blue as well, so these are working definitely. And I don't think we have, let's have a look in here in the landscapes, but I don't think we've got anything kind of undersea. I think everything is above sea level. in this one. Maybe that's something we need to think about for an up and coming one. And is there? Oh, there's something kind of bubbly, but I think that's too fun. Don't think that's gonna work. Let me see what else we have. Oh, I've got the Natural Planet and the Gorgeous Grunge as well. This might work. Let me just have a quick flick through. This blue is nice though, I think. Let me just check. There's not more hearts. Better. The back of our peacock is a bit more turquoise.
That's lovely, isn't it?
Okay.
Yeah, I like that, and that's what we're talking about. This sort of like deep water effect, because water's got obviously there's blue to it, isn't there? But it goes green, doesn't it, when you get down into some depths as well, which is fabulous. Karen Walker's asked a question. Maybe my friend Alan, if Alan's watching, or if someone is watching who can just say, "Oh, Alan." Can you tell me, it says, Dan, can you tell me when a sparkling season came out? Now, I know what she means, because she doesn't mean the recent A Sparkling Season. We did a kit called A Sparkling Season many, many moons ago. She said it's got the old HD green logo on it.
Oh, wow.
Yeah? I love that logo, by the way. I love the green.
Anne was discussing this with Natalie the other day.
Was she?
Because she was trying to remember what year it was.
Really?
And she said the green logo was only in circulation for about 2 years.
For about 2 years. From, I think, 2008
so it could
to...
be like 2008.
Yeah, 2008 to 10, something like that. I think I know which one it is. It's a Christmas kit.
Didn't Deborah do that?
Correct. Anne-Marie, that's exactly what I was going to say. So one of the people who was heavily involved in the design of that kit was, I do believe, a lady called Deborah Newhouse. And you might know that surname because it's my surname. And it's I'm lucky to be her husband. So yeah, my wife Deborah did that kit. So if you've got that kit, and I guess you have if you're asking about it, then yeah, it was Deborah's Deborah's kit. That it's a lovely kit as well, isn't it?
It was.
I mean,
a
I
really
have
nice
to say
kit.
that.
Yeah, yeah, you do.
I would say that.
Yeah.
That old HD green logo is lovely. The green
was
colour is
nice.
beautiful.
Do we have the oval in the dimensional card fronts there?
Do we?
Do we though? So I don't think I saw it. Huh?
No, we do. Do we? No.
Oh,
no,
I
we
was
don't.
going to say you were very excited. But
Would you like one? Is that all right?
Because we could do a little shaker with him.
Oh, that would be. Oh, of course. Yeah,
'Cause
that
I've
would
got,
really work.
I'm a bit limited on my colours. I'm not going to lie, unless there's any in here. If there's any sequins. I don't think we've got any over there either. Can't see any. But we could put some blues and some white in there. Or I've got pink and purple, but I don't think they're his colour at all.
No, I think those are the right colours. They're absolutely beautiful. Everyone, we've lost Lisa, so you won't get any fancy graphics on screen.
No,
you
you're
also
stuck.
won't get any camera changes.
He's stuck with this now.
So Anne-Marie's going to do some. Cause she's going to start crafting basically,
Oh.
so that something's happening.
I don't even know what size card it is when it's done. Right.
Oh no, you won't. I think it's a good size. That I'm sure it's this size. They're A5.
Oh, they're A5, aren't
They're
they?
A5.
Oh, great. My nemesis.
Is A5 your nemesis?
Yeah.
Why is that?
Because I just don't know what size it is.
You don't know what size? It's 210 by
A5.
1. Oh yeah, because it's 0.5.
It's such a funny
148.5.
random little measurement. So it's going to be under A5 because obviously our 8 is a quarter of an inch shorter, which is fine. And then I'm going to cut this. I'm going to do some tears, but I'm actually going to do it without the trimmer and try and get them a little bit kind of wavy. I'm going to go to this one.
We've got somebody watching who I'm sure you will want to say hi to, and I definitely do. It's a little baby.
Ah, is our Bex watching?
Bex is watching. Hi Bex, how you doing? Georgia is lying on it and will not be put down, so it's a good excuse to tune in.
Ah.
Hello Becca, we miss you so much.
Is Bex, she said she'd try and get and see us tomorrow, but I don't know if she still can.
If she can. If you can't, any time, you know, the door is always open, of course. We miss you like crazy. Hope you're enjoying motherhood, having a lovely, lovely time. I'm sure you are.
Oval, I think is the only one that I couldn't see.
The oval is the only one that Lisa can't find.
That's okay. We can still do some stuff. Don't worry. So I'm going to bring those over so that we can still see those really cool like waves that we've made. And then I'm going to bring these borders in as well.
I wonder if there was a map with the right colour.
Where is my
background?
maps?
Maps is next to you. Do you want to pass them to me? I'll have a look.
No,
Have
because
you
you'll
got
take
it?
forever.
Yeah, well, that is true. That is true.
Right,
Whether there was like
two.
a more bluey sort of... Oh, there you go. Get in there.
That could kind of work, couldn't it? Let's take it out for now. Can always put it back.
Because maybe he's travelling, maybe he's on a journey.
Yeah, I quite like this one as well. That's a bit more... Yeah, that could work. So we could put that this side underneath our waves. Yeah, this could work. This could work. Okay. Let's get our card blank. So we are going to have to... What we'll do is we'll make an 8x6.
Okay,
So it's
8 by
kind
6.
of like A5, but it's a little bit of an easier measurement to work with. Don't think we've got any already cut down, so I'm just going to trim an 8x8 down. It is one of our favouriteest of sizes. I'm going to cut a strip of this because we don't need loads. I'm going to go 2.5 inches with that.
Oh, Becca said she is hoping to swing by.
Yes.
So don't worry, Becca. Don't push yourself, but it'd be lovely to see you if you can. It'd be absolutely fantastic.
I went for cuddles last week. She's adorable.
Oh, is she?
Yeah.
Did you get cuddles?
Yeah. She's absolutely beautiful.
Has she got a mum's hair? That's the question.
Wow. We were looking at it and we were saying like it does look like it's got a little bit of a wave in there.
Oh, lovely. Lovely,
She's
lovely.
gorgeous. Okay, so I'm going to pop that one down onto there first. Then we're going to add these two textures.
Tape runner's so easy to use, so quick. I mean, I'm aware that Anne-Marie is fast with, as are all our crafters here, are fast with double-sided tape because for years that's what we've used.
Yeah.
But for ease of use, nothing beats one of those,
My
does
poor
it?
double-sided tape's been relegated to the bottom of my box.
Oh,
I feel very sorry for it. But I don't take it out because one day I might need it and it'll be sat on my desk laughing.
absolutely.
It'll just be like, ha, you need me now, don't you? Okay, so we're just going to add that over
Super.
this side here. We're going to bring in, oops, a little bit of extra tape on there we don't need. Got to bring in this border. Now obviously it's not long enough for what we want, but that's okay because we can cut that in half and we can put half at that end, half at the other end. We could even probably have taken it shorter than this if you're being extra frugal. Half down at this end because when we put our octopus back in it's going to cover that up. So let's get some foam pads onto him.
About 6 weeks or so, I've just been asked about 6 weeks or so for the storage cups. Won't be too long. Al says he thinks 2012. He says sparkling season is looking like 2012, back when me and Dan were still in our early 20s, is what he said. So that would make us 30, early 20s, probably 34 now. I think that's around about right.
Yeah?
I think it's around about right.
Okay. I'm not 100% sure on that.
I'd say nothing.
We don't see enough of Alan on here, do we? We need more Alan.
We can. Alan is always welcome. Everyone's welcome in here.
Everyone's welcome.
Everyone. So we'll add. Oops. Off you come. Not ready.
Off you pop. Isn't this great? Yeah, the sheet from the map works.
It really works, yeah.
The sort of waves of the paper really works. I'm so glad that you guys chose. The second option was Kingfisher, Anne-Marie.
Yeah, nice.
But I'm so glad that you guys chose the octopus because it's really different.
Well, I would have chosen the octopus, but then I thought other people may have
Might not.
So I'm pleased because he is.
Because it's a little more niche, isn't it?
But I love that he just looks like he's wearing a shower cap. I think he's so cool.
Yes.
So
Very, very
we're going to just go with some gemstones, and I'm actually just going to do, because I've only got 3 of this really deep blue, I'm just going to pop those 3 on there. Again, you could pull out your gold studs for this. It would look fabulous. Or any of the kind of greens would work too.
Angela says the colours from the pads match so well. Super card, Anne-Marie. And it really is. I was going to grab it and show it a little closer with some more detail, but you've got a really good view of it there. I think that's fantastic. Beautiful, beautiful card. Anne-Marie, thank you very much.
You're welcome.
3 cards, 3 demonstrations from Anne-Marie with our beautiful new Whopper Topper pads. Grab them while you can. We've only got 6 different Whopper Topper pads in stock.
Yeah.
And overall, I don't know how many we've launched Whopper Topper pads, but it must be 34. I don't know, there's lots. So they sell out. Once they're gone, they're gone. So grab them while you can. Okay, everybody, I've got a couple of things to tell you. First, I'd like to say thank you very much for spending what is an hour and 25 minutes with us today. I've had a super time. I hope you have as well. TV schedule. Natalie is over at Hobbymaker this afternoon. Join her. I thought it was quiet in the office. Natalie's at Hobbymaker.
She is.
Join her at 2 p.m. and 7 p.m. for a whimsical world collection, which is gorgeous.
Very, very cute.
Really cute. And 4 p.m. for a Fabhesive show. Next up on HGTV, our birthday celebrations are coming to an end. They are. Tomorrow will be our last Sweet 16 show.
Yeah.
And then if 16 is Sweet 16, what's 17?
I don't know.
Stupid 17.
I feel like that's the age where we go out and pretend that we're 18.
We go out and pretend we're 18. Okay, so trying to get served,
Rule
17.
Yeah.
So we're 17 next year. So yeah, next up on HGTV, our birthday celebration is coming to an end, but we have one final launch for you. Tune in at 10 a.m. tomorrow for a hoot of a time as we showcase the new Cute and Cuddly Woodland collection.
Cute.
Absolutely gorgeous. It says run end credits. So it's goodbye from me, goodbye from Lise, and goodbye from Anne-Marie. Bye. We'll see you soon.